We're so delighted to have Ron Bever. Is that, did I pronounce your last name Bever?
Bever, just like the animal.
All right, yep. Here to host us today, I'm Violet Stone. I'm the coordinator of the Cornell Small Farms program. Some of you have seen me before and have been at previous field days. This is actually our third year coordinating farm energy programming for people to come out and see what's happening in terms of renewable energy, energy alternatives, sustainable energies plans for farms. So welcome, and we're really delighted to have you here.
Been hosting tours through the National Solar Home Tours Green Buildings program since 2003, which was the year we went off-grid and got up and running. So we'll be hosting another one October 1st, Saturday and Sunday from 10 to 4. Just around this area here, just from that starting point, we now have probably several dozen people. They're all hidden away and everyone's doing their own thing. Yep. So it's been fantastic, and you meet great people along the way. This has just been a wonderful way to live. We started in 1996 with our pole building barn because we already had animals. We raised Scotch Highland cattle for many years. We have several out there now that will be happy to have a treat from you when you go out. We are a recognized wildlife habitat. We have our sugar push that is right up here in the back. So you can see that we're completely self-contained up here, so we don't have any contaminants. There's no spray overs. And we are certified naturally grown, so we can say that we are organic. We don't use any pesticides. We don't do anything. Our one field is left as a 5-acre hayfield for our animals and for wildlife, and it's mowed at certain times so that we can have our turkeys nesting out here. This field out here is left for our large animals and for migratory birds and butterflies. And we have a forester who's drawn up a program for us to manage our woodlot. We'll open up the sap house and everybody can take a tour down there. Obviously nothing's going on, but we also have syrup that you'll be able to taste. We use a wood-fired evaporator. We'll probably produce over 100 gallons this year. The guys are going to... Our appliances are very unique. You can see I've got flat screen TVs, and you're sitting at my little home office. So it is totally possible on a very small amount of money to get started, so you'll have an emergency system to carry you through during a storm that we just all experienced. And then you can keep building on, which is what we've done. So we don't owe anybody anything. We did this totally on our own and without knowing much of anything about it. So we keep telling people, if we can do this at our ages, with each of them going at top speed will produce 400 watts of power. At night there is a little red tail light, and it's letting you know that they're charging up. Oh, I'm sorry. That's all right. And right now we're getting air currents that are making the taller one go and the shorter one won't. And there it goes. Ours is
it's interesting, just that height difference.
Yeah, and be careful with this back. It's all normal AC wiring. We went with that because if we had to sell at some point and people wanted to run a line in, we wanted to be prepared for that. And this way we also pass code inspections without any trouble. Yes, we were troublemakers here. They weren't prepared for this type of thing around the area, so no one knew how to handle it. So we had to talk our way through the entire process from start to finish. And it's been worth it because now we have many people who have gone above and beyond what we've done. And it's been well worth it. We've got 12 batteries, and these are the basic building block of your system. So each one weighs about 62 pounds.
And they're 24 volts.
And they're actually, this is a 24 volt system.
Right,
These
yeah.
are 6-volt batteries.
Right.
So they're wired together to make 12 volts. $5,000, one windmill, all the electrical components, and 2 of the solar panels. So then the following year we added 4 more batteries. Oh, and the batteries. We added 4 more batteries, 2 more solar panels. And then the final one was we got another windmill and 2 more solar panels. So we're up to the 6 panels, the 2 windmills. We actually have another windmill that's going down to the Sept house. And the Sept house has its own system down there.
So how much do you have invested now?
8,000.
8,000?
And you can do it now for half of that.
Wow.
Oh, you did the solstice?
Yeah, we were there at a party.
Okay.
Then we did the tour.
Dave and Sarah did the solstice. That is a 10-watt panel. We have had that for like, I think 15 years. The floor is not all entirely down because they are dismantling everything in here and putting a new floor down. So please don't trip and fall and kill yourself. This is another internet purchase. They are little portable systems that makes 300 watts of power, and we've had that for about, well, 12 years or more maybe. They go from little tiny things like this, which gives him enough lighting for in here, to great big units that you have on a cart that will power your house during emergencies. It's out of British Columbia.
It's an inverter?
Yes, it's all self-contained. And that's powering that little 10-watt panel out there. So